What's up and welcome back to my channel. Now today I'm going to be giving a review for the NECA Friday the 13th prop replica Par 4 Jason mask. So this is actually based on the hockey mask which was worn in the fourth film known as the final chapter. Now this mask is actually worn by Ted White, the actor that played Jason in that particular film. And that is one of my favorite Friday the 13th films too as well. Now I think it was Tom Savini who actually had designed this particular look of Jason, because he actually did create, like Jason, but he's actually the one that actually designed this particular version of the hockey mask. But the hockey mask itself, I think, was created by someone else when it debuted in Part 3. But anyway, I'm going to go ahead and open this on up, and get into it, because I am excited about having this, Alright. Now as you can see, this right here is the actual I guess you could say the box art or the box containing the actual Jason mask. And again, this is based on the Friday the 13th film series, which I have right here on DVD. And I keep saying I need to get like an updated version of this, But yeah, this is the actual mask itself inside the packaging. It says this is not a toy right there, Friday the 13th. It also says Jason mask prop replica. As you can see, he has like the battle damage wound up here in his mask too as well. And it's like fading and all that, from like the wear and tear of being like worn, And it says there's actual poster for that particular film too right there. As you can see, Friday the 13th, the final chapter, as seen in that particular movie. And of course, you have images like on the side of actually I think that's the remake of like the 2009 Jason mask. It says Jason mask prop replica on both sides. You also can see the actual back of it too, how it looks on the back. So yeah, I'm going to just open this on up and get into it. Okay, so as you can see, here's the prop replica of the Par 4 mask from Friday the 13th, the final chapter. Now, I must admit, now I noticed like certain things about it. Now I was actually having trouble finding like a stand for this particular figure, I actually was having trouble with it, because I noticed if you get behind it like this, it's so obvious that I should have like a black head mannequin, mannequin head, so it can actually black out the eyes. Well, that's the way I prefer it. But I know some people will have like a white, mannequin head, so I can black out, like the eyes, But actually right now I just actually have it like on a Kaiser doll stand. That's what I have it on right now. But I was actually having trouble finding the stand for this mask, But what I'm going to do is just go ahead and just talk about it. So I'm going to take it off and just go through the mask itself. Okay, as you can see, this here is the hockey mask. I'm trying to keep it kind of like black behind the eyes, because I know it looks like a little cooler like that. Now I must admit, I actually think this mask is pretty good, but I'm hearing like the fans and so-called like other people are saying about it, So I'm just like trying, Now everything I didn't notice that like the nose, I didn't know that the detail in the nose of the hockey mask is like that, But I still think this is a pretty nice mask to have. But I know like a lot of the custom type masks and so on are the ones that like a lot of like the fans and so on people prefer, But as you can see, this is how it looks, I like how it does, how like now that right there is actually, these are actually painted like yellow, but I think these should be like silver too, if I'm not mistaken. But they actually have them painted yellow. I like how it has like the faded look of this red. And I actually hear that the chevrons are actually stickers, like on the actual mask. These aren't like painted, these actually are like stickers, but I think NECA painted these. But I like how the mask look all like damaged and like, like it's been used up a lot, like dirty and stuff. I think that's kind of cool. And of course it has like the battle damage mark up here from when he was hitting the head with the axe from Part 3. I think that's kind of cool. Now, if you turn it around, you see that it does say like NECA at the top. I think that's awesome that NECA had that up there, saying that they actually made this particular replica, And of course it has a strap, which has this right here, and I think you can make it like tight too. So what I'll probably do is actually try it on too. Now another thing too about this mask, I noticed that it does seem to have like some weight in it too as well. Like the weight in it is actually like, it feels like heavy. It also has like a odd scent to it too as well, but it does like feel like heavy. But like that, I think this is a pretty awesome Jason mask, But from what I'm hearing, some of the people don't really, think it looks too great, but I think it looks pretty awesome. try it on right now. So as you can see, this here is like the mask actually on. I'm guessing if you like light it a certain way, you know, or stuff like that, this is actually actually it, you know. If you actually light it, like darken out the eyes, you know, if you put it in the right kind of lighting, you probably could see it like, you know, a little better, you know. Another thing too, the mask itself, the length is about 9 inches, you know. Okay, so there's the NECA Friday the 13th prop replica par 4 Jason mask. I know they have like so many different ways that they actually name this mask, and this is from NECA, you know. Now, if you're a Jason Voorhees fan, I would definitely recommend picking this up, you know. I think it's an awesome mask, you know. It does like look pretty good. Now, like I said, like one of my problems really with it was the idea that I actually was having trouble finding like a stand for this particular mask, you know, because even like this stand that I have it on right now, it isn't really made for that, you know, so I probably actually will eventually get like a stand. But I think this is a pretty good mask, you know, for like, you know, if you want like a J, especially if it's based on the final chapter, I would definitely recommend, for my opinion, you know, picking this mask up, you know. So this is the NECA Friday the 13th prop replica par 4 Jason mask. I think that's what they're calling it. Please leave a comment and subscribe too as well.